Hello YouTube, this is Susan Bissett. Welcome back to another installment of Senior Talk. I'd like to introduce to you my neighbor Bill, who is going to talk to you about his family.
That was the world of 1953. I was 6 years old. If you can think back then, those of you who are still alive back then, Ike was just elected president. Khrushchev just came to power. Queen Elizabeth was crowned Queen of England, and a whole lot of other things, including Kraft Cheese Whiz was introduced in 1953. For me personally, a bag of marbles was 10 cents. That was a big deal to me. Or 2 long pretzel sticks was a penny. That was my world. Or you could take a dollar bill, go to a bank, and get a silver dollar like this. $1. Can't do that anymore. At any rate, in those days the supermarket was a new concept. I can remember going to the AMP that just opened up in 1953 or so. And during that time, you could get a family of 4's food for 10 bucks. Like this. 10 bucks. Now these 10 bucks here are probably, they contain, excuse me.
Can they see it?
I don't know. $10 silver dollars. Right there. Each one's worth about $27.50. So in today's money, that's $275. So $275 or so, maybe you need 15 of these, would buy you enough groceries for your family. So here's $2. All these coins are 1952, 1953, 1944. When I would get that $2 from my grandparents, it would be $2 just like this. Just think of that, $2. Just like that. What could it buy? What could it buy? What can this $2 be? Or these $2? That's the sound of real money. I'll tell you what it could buy. This. This is a menu from Woolworths from 1953. I don't know if you can catch it. Can you catch it? Mm-hmm. From 1953. You can see on here what they had. Banana split, 39 cents. 39 cents. That's about 10 bucks in today's dollars. Gee. Ice cream soda, quarter. I could take this quarter right here in 1953. This quarter right here. Go with my grandma and get an ice cream soda. $7.70 these days. That's what it's worth. That one little quarter. Look at all the stuff you can get on here. Now, I find this interesting. Apple pie, 15 cents. What's that worth? 15 cents. Well, I don't have a nickel here. So let's get 2 pieces of apple pie. One for me and one for Grandma. Another $7.71 in today's money. I find that interesting. Now, that's pretty good. So that's what the money could buy in those days. And everybody spent these silver coins in those days. And silver coins have been made since 1794 in America. 1794. And they stopped making them in 1964. So throughout the 50s, this was your money. This was your real money. But over the years with ballooning deficits, what's happened? What's happened? The federal budget was $76 billion in 1953. Many of you know now the federal deficit is $3.5 trillion. 47 times since 1953. The federal debt was $266 billion in 1953. Today it's $14.4 trillion. 54 times. We're no longer on the gold standard. We're no longer using silver money. And what we're using is government-backed certificates. So, if you have any of the silver money at home that Grandma's given you, keep it. If you have a need or want to preserve some of your wealth, get some of it. At any rate, what can I say? This is the money that our grandparents used. This is the money that some of us used when we were kids. And this is the way, perhaps, to protect a little bit of your wealth and to have a little bit of contact with grandmother that you love in your past. Or right now, if grandma's still here. Anyway, thanks. Thanks for listening.